And welcome back. Your system is only 8 bits. Get a Jaguar, man. It's 64 bits. Do the math. I never even knew that the Jaguar existed until it was ancient technology. I never saw it advertised or heard anything about it. At least not that I remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I did see an ad for it. But if I did, I didn't take note of it because I don't remember having any thoughts about it ever. Atari fell off so hard when Nintendo and Sega joined the fray. Yeah. That ad campaign is the most hyperactive 90s thing you've ever seen, Sparrow says. I've seen some of the commercials now, but I don't remember ever seeing them back in the day. That was unfortunate. Sensory overloading, trying to rile up the kids. I don't remember the Sega Saturn being advertised either. Yeah, I don't remember ads for it either. I definitely don't remember the 32X or the Sega CD. I don't remember ever knowing about those when they were a thing. The Saturn I did come across in a Best Buy type store at one time. I remember seeing the game Knights on a demo and thinking that it looked really cool. But that was like the only time that I ever saw or thought about a Saturn. Seeing a demo in the store. It wasn't enough to make me want one though. But it did make an impression because I remember the event. I'm really surprised. Vintage has an Atari ST. The only place I remember it being advertised was on a Saturday Disney show where you could win one by calling a 0055 number. It's like $5 a minute. Saturn didn't do well in my area either, Spriven says. Or the Dreamcast. But I had a Dreamcast. One of my friends had a Dreamcast. No one I knew had a Saturn. But one of my buddies that I met in high school had a Dreamcast. I think it was already dead by then, though. I don't remember us ever playing anything on it. Oh, no, that's not true. That's not true. He showed me Code Veronica on the Dreamcast. Resident Evil Code Veronica. And I remember thinking that the opening cutscene in that game was amazing. I'm gonna have to throw this life away because I'm gonna fail to get whatever's in this chest. No, it was armor too. Oh well. Few people had a Saturn, and let's just say they were the kids that had absolutely everything, Sparrow says. Almost all the music is absolutely great, but seems not suited to an action game, more like an emotional contemplation scene in an English movie. Dynamite says. Cool, the two worst weapons, back to back. Hey, Mansta, welcome in. Thank you for the pistachios. Pause a moment to enjoy some of those. Code Veronica. I'm still a little salty. They remade 4 before Code Veronica. 4 didn't even need a remake. It holds up pretty well today, but Code Veronica could have used one. I don't really, I haven't played it. I haven't played it to really know what it's like. I only know the opening cutscene. I haven't played Resident Evil 4 either, but I was under the impression it didn't need a remake. To me, the music tells a story of peril, Sparrow says, and I think that's very fitting. I am 100% in peril. Thank you again for those pistachios. Hey, Long. They should have done Dino Crisis before Resident Evil 4. Hope you're having a good morning, Long. Welcome in. As if they're going to make anything other than Resident Evil and Street Fighter. At least Capcom is doing more than Konami, right? Not wrong there. I just want Konami to sell their IP. I'm not even interested in giving them money. I love how they made this level have depth with the fish, etc. Mansta says. I won't either. They burnt that bridge. 3 lightning bolts is not enough to take this guy out. That's surprising. I always think of that as being a pretty strong attack. Age-old problem with many game companies, right? Bury a much-loved franchise and or never give the people what they want to do with it. At least the Castlevania show is awesome, Hrafnir says. I hear people like it. I've never, I haven't watched it myself. That's why I'm not being very picky about the point statues. That's in the floor. There's nothing I can do about that. Technically, the weapons could spawn in the floor of the wall too, I guess, and then I would have to throw the life away because I am going to be picky about those. Enemies coming from the background to the foreground is a great mechanic. I'm a fan, Mamsta. The only way I'm giving them money is if they make the Demon Castle Wars 1999 Castlevania game and it's done right. Otherwise they can kick rocks. I think I saw that someone was working on a fan game that was supposed to be a 1999 Castlevania and done like in the NES style. I don't know. I didn't really look deep into the project. just remember hearing something about it. Seemed like a fun idea to me. The more I think about it, the more it seems to be a large Japanese corporation thing. It's the same with synthesizers. People were screaming out for years for the big companies to remake stuff from the past because it sounded great and the companies did everything but. Worst part was they even used the name of the synthesizers that people love but made them into something else. Konami is dead as a gaming company, let's let it go. Just like the people that keep hoping Sega will make another console, it's over. I mean, you're probably not wrong. Spyro is also a really cool effect, similar to Battletoads. Yeah, it's not quite the same, but they definitely remind me of one another. Or like Sega will make a good Sonic game. I got into this game for the first time when I got the Super NES Classic. Right on. You know what? Getting hit like that was actually like the best thing that could have happened to me. I think. Well, picking up a better weapon would have been the best thing that could have happened to me. I was in a really rough spot. Regardless. Shouldn't complain about getting bad weapons. The whole point of what we're doing is supposed to be practicing using the bad weapons. So I shouldn't complain when I get them, right? But they're just so bad. That was annoying. Thought I missed that jump. Cool. That knife with the bear trap on top of it would be like normally be the most infuriating thing that could happen in the game, but since I can't pick up the knife right now anyway. That actually is legitimately like fun to see. If I can't have it, at least I know it's like nobody can come along and collect it, right? That actually wasn't that bad. There was a question before about whether or not this boss could actually hit you. And, I mean, I don't think the centipede form is likely to ever hit you. Unless you run into him. But the stones that he fires definitely can. That's what it's all about. Spot. I think I was pretty much destined for damage there. No. That's some pretty wild slowdown, huh? I have not seen the Mario movie Grafnir. I'm not going to see it until it's available at home. I'm not going to go to the theater for it. That's way too expensive. I don't like big crowds of people, for one, so I rarely enjoy going to the theater in the first place. And, yeah, it's way too pricey to be worth my while. That's really the only way he can attack. I don't know what we're talking about. Oh, the centipede boss. Yeah, he only attacks with stones. He can throw them in a couple different patterns, but it's only the stones that he can attack you with. Yeah, this game has quite a bit of slowdown. It's pretty notorious for it. I don't remember what the Genesis game is like in regard to slowdown. I've only played it once. Chest. Okay, I did. It's strange. I have anxiety, yet social situations don't affect me. I can be amongst a crowd, no problem, Sparrow says. I don't go out of my way to do it, but I can tolerate it fine. Yeah, I mean, I can be in a crowd. But yeah, I don't go out of my way for it. And I do tend to avoid large crowds. Sometimes among strangers, you can end up having this degree of solitude and togetherness at the same time. Definitely true at concerts and places with loud music. Yeah, that's where you're the least likely to find me. Because as much as I don't like big crowds, I really don't like loud noises. Even music. One thing that I just noticed for the very first time about this game is that they changed the way the axe behaves. It's like in Ghosts and Goblins on the NES, like a defining feature of the axe weapon is that when you throw it, it travels through enemies. So you can take out several enemies with one axe. But in this game, the axe is destroyed on contact, so it doesn't have its signature feature. It's like if the torch didn't burn on the ground. Like that's the whole point of the torch, is you throw it and it burns on the ground. The whole point of the axe is supposed to be... That's weird. It's so sad to pick up a bracelet right before this area, because now I don't have the magic. I thought I was safe to sit and read for a moment. There are friends I have that prefer to go to the movies on their own, Sparrow says, whereas I would feel a bit strange doing that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been to see a movie on my own. I've said to some of them, call me, you don't have to be there on your own, but they said they really prefer being there on their own. I thought the axe destroyed on impact on the NES as well. I always hated it. No, the axe goes through enemies. That's actually what makes the axe bad in parts of the NES game. Because it goes through enemies, it's really difficult to fight the big guys who take 10 hits. The ogres. It's really hard to fight them with the axe, because you have to do it right up against the edge of the screen, or you can't throw your weapon fast enough to take them out. You're stuck there waiting for it to get off the screen so you can throw another one. But in areas where like you have like a lot of zombies and a lot of single hit enemies, the axe can actually be pretty good. How about I not look away from the game this time? I don't think I've ever mentioned it, but this level reminds me a lot of cherry pie and blueberries. I always think of food when I'm on this level. I don't think I've ever said that before. And this part reminds me of meatballs covered in cheese. I got hit by the Hydra. I got hit by the slowest moving enemy in all of video games. And killed. Wow. That was catastrophic. We'll be alright. We'll get it. We'll get it this time. So I've done a lot of work for like the stream archive, and I'm actually, I think I'm caught up in the archive through April 20th now, which is amazing because I had been working several months behind for like 6 months. Yeah, like in January I was working on like videos, like VODs from September is like how far behind I was. But I've gotten very caught up to yeah, I've just gotta, you know, I'm 10 days out of like processing or whatever, so I can probably, the next time I like sit down and work on it, get caught up to present day. Which should be great. It's not all publicly viewable yet, because everything's like, you know, scheduled to roll out. So I've got sort of a buffer to work on things, but it's very nice to like not have this giant backlog of VODs that I have to upload and edit the metadata for and whatnot. But, because I was so far behind, though, like, the Battletoads videos, there's a couple people that have been watching those on YouTube but don't watch the stream. And, one person in particular has been, like, commenting a lot, going through them, but, like, when they when they started watching the very beginning of the like the first couple nights of Battletoads, it was just funny to me because like they came into the videos or whatever, and I was and they were just seeing those very first videos, but I was so far, because of the backlog, like I had so much more knowledge about what was already to come, because like by the time the first Battletoads videos went live, I had already beaten the game, right? But that was months yet to come from the perspective of someone just finding the first video, and so I was just thinking like, these people have no idea. These people who are watching the first video now have no idea what a nightmare of a journey it's gonna be waiting for me to beat Battletoads. We spent 30 nights working on Battletoads before I beat it. Right? But they weren't consecutive, so it was like 3 months. But it's the Battletoads. The Battletoads playlist is 30 sessions long before I beat it. I think I got to the Klingerwinger stage for the very first time on February 8th, though. And then I didn't beat the game until May 20th. May 20-something, 22nd, 23rd. It was just wild. It's just really wild having so much more knowledge than the people watching some of the videos. Hey Tally, welcome in. I love Arthur's hype after getting the key. While I've seen the vast majority of your work, Sparrow says I should really go through and at least give a like to your videos. Don't worry too much about it, Sparrow. I mean, if you have the time and inclination, then sure, thank you. But it's like, it's not, the archive is like not really a big priority. Always good to have a backup streaming service too, in case the event something happens with Twitch. Yeah, I mean, you know, I've never done a stream on YouTube. I don't imagine it would be too different, except like, you know, nobody I know would be there, so. I don't really see the point, so I don't really plan to do any streams over there, but it's nice, you know. I like having an archive of the stream, you know, for myself. And if you know, if other people find the videos and they enjoy them, that's cool. Particularly, you know, it's kind of fun on the occasions when people, you know, when people find the videos over there and they comment on them, because it's like, you know, it's like I'm getting to interact with some other people who I'd never get a chance to see otherwise. Oh yeah. I could figure out how to do it. I'm just not really very interested in giving it a try. I'm happy just streaming here. My goodness. My odds of survival are pretty slim right now. I could have ran ahead to the checkpoint, but I thought about doing that, but then I didn't because I was like, well, that's not a very good approach if I'm trying to get practice. I should stand my ground and fight this guy, right? It didn't work out very well, but, you know. At least I made the bold decision. Oh, the powered-up axe does go through enemies. The weak axe doesn't, but the powered-up axe does. So they didn't completely take that. They didn't completely take the persistence away. I was wrong. I wasn't thinking about the powered-up version. I noticed in the soundtrack there's an elaborate string-type sound, and maybe flutes going on too, but then there's this rather flatulent sounding bass line in there too, that honestly without it the whole soundtrack wouldn't be the same. I think that it's supposed to be, you know, I think that's actually intentional. I think they're going for like a horn sound. And of course, I didn't even consider that. I mean, I could be wrong, but I always thought it was supposed to sound like a horn. Armor, please? Oh, thank you. Come up here and fight me, you coward. Whoa, he did come up. He came up right where I was standing. We get him? We got him. Hooray. Well, yeah. Your comparison does still remain true. I'm very upset. I'm less upset. This battle with the scythe, this is gonna be no fun. I thought 100% I thought he was going to hit me. How many scythes? How many scythes does this take? Goodness. It's like they wanted this guy to be hard to defeat or something. Well, we got one of them. We're closing in on the end. More knives I can't collect. Nice. Thank you for the palm, Sparrow. Is the scythe supposed to do something special, like how the axe passes through enemies? Scythe seems weaker than the starting weapon. I don't think the scythe has a special ability. Oh yeah, it does. The scythe will travel downward when you are, it changes its trajectory when you kneel. That's really the only thing it has going for it. So, like if I'm here, see the scythe will travel downward. Instead of going straight across, if I kneel, it will go down and follow a slope. Yeah, it's not, I mean, it's nothing very good. It's definitely not very good. But that's its thing. That's its thing. This guy's flight patterns are just completely bogus. Yeah, so rough. So rough to fight these guys with these terrible weapons. Why am I doing this to myself? Super Ghouls and Ghosts is great and all, but you know what would make it better if it was even harder. This room up here, this reminds me of where you fight Dracula in Castlevania. It's very, I mean, you know, it doesn't look exactly like it or anything, but it's got a vibe. It feels like, this feels like somewhere Dracula would be hanging out. Be cool if there was a breakable wall over here for like a secret boss fight inside, and you fight Dracula. I mean, I don't know that there's any reason Capcom would, like, want to give a shout-out to Konami like that, but, like, I mean, technically they could do it. Dracula's a public domain character, right? Hey, I'm still alive, and I got armor. No! I would really appreciate if you would stop boxing me into this corner over here. No! Well, we really put up a fight there. We really damaged that guy a lot for low power torch. We'll stick with the torch, because we just fought these guys with the scythe a lot. Nice. I don't know, this doesn't drive you insane. I mean, it's tough, but I don't know, it's kind of fun. Good night, Frownie. Best I can say is you're better than string beans, so thank you, Dynamite. Certainly appreciate it. It's been good to have you here. I hope you have a great rest of your night, and we will see you again, my friend. Oh, that scythe was short-lived. Frownie's no string bean. I don't know if I've ever had a string bean. Hey, Lightbane, welcome in. Great to have you. Yeah, we're still doing the thing. The knife is forbidden. Other than the knife, I have to pick up everything. I don't have to pick it up right away. Actually, I do want to pick this up because we haven't used the axe as much. But yeah, the knife is forbidden, but everything else I'm required to pick up. And it's going rough. It's been going real rough. I'm actually doing worse than the last time we did this. There are little moments where, like, I do something that seems, like, almost good, but it's mostly really ugly. The axe is, like, great if you need a weapon that goes around your enemy. Here's a question that maybe someone would be able to enlighten me about. What is the purpose of, like, a microfiber towel? I don't understand, because, like, I usually have a towel because there's some liquid I want to absorb, but microfiber towels don't seem to absorb liquid. They just kind of spread it around. So am I using them wrong, or am I misunderstanding their purpose? It's good for cleaning delicate screens and surfaces. Well, yeah, like a microfiber cloth for, like, my glasses. Like those I get, but, like, great big ones, like a bath towel. Jelly and I have this one microfiber bath towel, and I don't understand it because I can't for the life of me get it to absorb. Like, I would have better luck using a sheet of saran wrap to try and dry off than I would trying to use that microfiber towel. It just doesn't absorb liquid. It's so weird. So I just don't know, like, it's like a gag gift. It's like a prank towel. Yeah, it's a hydrophobic bath towel. That's exactly what it is. They're good for little spills. Micro spills. That's why. Use them with distilled water for screens. They're definitely not for absorbing liquids. Did I've never seen them that big. That's wild. They do absorb just slower because their fibers are, well, micro. Given your screen name, Tally, I trust you on the subject implicitly. Your authority on the matter is self-evident. I use them for cleaning glasses, especially in my car. In my experience, best for removing dust when dry, cleaning screens when wet. Once you can get them wet, and very useful in car interiors. No, I picked up the knife. Now I have to, let him finish me off. And for drying oneself off after a shower, I couldn't think of much worse, Sparrow says. My thoughts exactly. I'm glad we're in agreement. How about a macro fiber towel? Do they make those? They must be super absorbent. If you try to dry off after a shower with a macro fiber towel, your body immediately turns to dust and you blow away in the wind. They're too dangerous to exist. They're called towels. Like a towel that's just a single large fiber. I love you with every fiber of my microfiber bath towel, Sparrow says. That's beautiful, Sparrow, but I thought Shakespeare Night was last week. Hey CJ, welcome in. Yeah, Super Ghouls and Ghost Night. Another bogus weapons run. It's going really badly, but we're having a bit of fun. just right around him. Right around him. Actually, I need to reset my audio again. It had drifted off by like 3 full seconds. Macrofiber cloth, also known as cargo net. Use a bit of fabric softener and maybe it won't really remove layers of skin. Or maybe it will, but softly. That's what we call gentle exfoliation. What a night. What a night we're having now. Fun fact, fabric softener actually reduces the absorption capabilities of fabrics. Interesting. I don't think I use any fabric softeners. Maybe. My detergent might have one, like, built into it. But like in the dryer, like we don't use anything in the dryer. We just have I don't know what they're made of. They're just these large fabric balls, and we just toss those in the dryer with our clothes so they don't get staticky or whatever. They're made of some unknown substance. Is your dryer hooked up to a gas line? I don't think so. I don't know that I even understand the question. Oh, some places in North America have gas-powered dryers? Oh, we definitely don't. I've never heard of that. I think that's called a jet turbine. Yeah, like yeah, I've heard of gas stovetops. I guess a gas dryer does make sense. I've never thought of it. I've never come across one. Fairly common in areas with strong natural gas utility, light being says. We have gas for our heating, for like our furnace, but nothing else in the house. Perhaps gas isn't the right word because that's the word you use for petrol. Yeah, we would still use we would use gas for both. I have a gas hookup for my dryer, but I don't use it. This part of this run, this last stage, is no different from like any percent run. Because you have to have this same weapon, so the only difference is you have to waste a lot more time in that room with the ghosts because you're required to open those chests. Otherwise, though, aside from losing that bit of time, it's basically the exact same activity. And that does hurt. That does hurt a lot because this battle is all about showing up with enough time. That was scary. I mean, if he just wants to stay there and be bugged, I'm happy with that. He didn't want to just stay there and be bugged as much as I wanted him to. This battle right here is what the game is all about. This is the part that I never shut up about. That's why you have to do 2 loops in this game. Goodness me, that battle. Hey, Prince Phase, welcome in. Hope you're well tonight. Appreciate you joining us. You've shown up at a good time, because it's taken a lot of misery to get here, and we're finally on our victory lap. Oh, I missed the platforms. It is a Sunday, Sparrow. It is a Sunday. We got an extra stream right now. And we even started really early. We started at 10 tonight, and the plan is to try to start at 10 every night this week. But the thing is, Jelly and I have a thing we were going to on Tuesday evening that may postpone the stream, so I might show up late on Tuesday night. And also, Thursday and Friday are kind of in question, because I have some doctor's appointments to go to, and they may delay or force me to cancel the stream those nights, so we'll see. I'm gonna do my best to keep people informed in the Discord, and I'm hoping to not have to cancel anything, but I can't really tell what's gonna happen. Where do you pick up the bracelet if you make it this far with another weapon? You can get the bracelet in the last level. You can't make it to this boss fight without the bracelet. You have to beat stage 7. The red guy and the green guy I fought a moment ago. You have to defeat those 2 guys with the bracelet, or you can't even come to this level. If you defeat those guys on loop 2 without... If you finish stage 7 on loop 2 without the bracelet, it sends you back to stage 6. As a penalty. But if you show up, like if you begin stage 7 without the bracelet, there's enough treasure chests to easily get it, as long as you don't take damage. The true ending. Yeah, I always have to go for the true ending. Got a doctor's appointment tomorrow in my lunch break. Hopefully it'll be finished but in my lunch break too. I hope that goes smoothly for you, Sparrow. Thank you for the GG, Mansta. Shouldn't talk with grapes in my mouth. Apologies. So we finished this. I don't really have anything else planned for tonight. Thank you, Rafnir, for the GG. Could go for a while yet. I don't know what we want to do though. Let me take a scroll through my game collection while we're enjoying the credits here. Maybe something will leap out at me that something else I can complete in about an hour and a half. Yeah, if you want to take a more Super NES, that's what I'm looking at. Or NES. I might be open to suggestions, but keep in mind that I'm probably not gonna do anything new, and it's got to be a game I think I could complete. I'd like to do something I think I could complete tonight. I don't know that I have any good Super NES options that meet those criteria. I got a lot of good games, but the Super NES games are bigger games. Oh, hey, Game and Fit, welcome in. Looks like I got here just in time to see the beginning of the game. Battletoads is clearly the objectively right answer, Lightbane says. I was thinking about Battletoads. It's still sitting over there. We could do a Battletoads run. I haven't played it in a couple weeks. I was dreaming about it, actually. I was dreaming about Battletoads a couple nights ago. No, maybe that was last night. I don't know. I was dreaming I was on the Klinger Winger and I couldn't do it anymore. I lost my ability. It was a pretty heartbreaking dream. No, Sparrow, I haven't updated the collection in a long time. Alright, we'll do a run through Battletoads. If I beat that, I still might have time for one other thing yet. You feel like you're seeing stuff you haven't before? I have a box of games, so ever since I did the last update, like 2 years ago, I've just been keeping every game that I buy in a box. So I have a huge box of games that I need to add to the inventory, but like, I kind of want to do that on stream, because it's a boring process, so it's nice to have people to chat with. And just making the time for it. It's been rough. Because I don't want to do it during the, like, nighttime stream. I'd want to do it in the afternoon as its own separate thing. I'm here for that. Right on. What are these names? Yeah, they seem to largely be nicknames. I just saw you have Blinks the Time Sweeper, Sparrow says. I remember buying that for the Xbox and disliking it so much I literally returned it. This was at a time you could still do that in Australia. I wonder how many of the credits for this game are the same as the Magical Quest, the Mickey Mouse game. This game has a very similar feel to that game. Excuse me. Back then they had to use nicknames so they couldn't be easily sought after by competition. That makes sense. I didn't think about that. But it definitely makes sense. Welcome in, Bacon Praline. Pleasure to have you with us. Blinks has one of the GOAT soundtracks, Chompy says. Is that so? I can't remember it, says Sparrow. Alright, my friends. Speaking of Magical Quest on the Super Nintendo, boy, that'd be a fun game to play, too. I wonder if I could make it through both. Probably not, right? Magical Quest? I'll check it for what? Chompy says I'm exaggerating, but it's good. Real Sega Dreamcast vibes. I don't. What are we checking for, Sparrow? I didn't follow the thread of the conversation. Oh yeah, check to see what it is. It's a Super Nintendo game. We've done it on the stream before. It's another Capcom game, and it has a lot of similarities to this game in visual style and music. A lot of the look and sound of that game seems similar to this. So I was just thinking out loud. I was wondering, just kind of wondering to myself, like what percentage of the team that worked on this also worked on that because of the similar vibes. We did Chip and Dale on the NES. That game is okay. It's not as great as some other Capcom Disney games, but it's okay. It's almost a bit of a blur now. You know, we do a lot of stuff. We play a lot of games. All right, we're gonna play Battletoads. Give me just a moment to switch to the NES. It's good to do that anyway because we're starting tomorrow night with an NES game. So it'll be nice and convenient for me to have that already hooked up. So let me just step away a moment. I'll be right back with you.